You are more stunning than what you actually think. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you are more stunning than what you actually think. I need somebody to drop in the comments and say I'm one of the ones. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say I'm one of the ones. Now, I want you to understand something. By definition, stunning is something that is so impressive that it causes a strong, almost shocking reaction, leaving a lasting impression. All right. How many people have been on a roller coaster? Drop in the comments and let me know. All right. And you'll be amazed of how many people have yet to be on a roller coaster, right? Just because of the apprehension or just being afraid. Point blank period. But understand this. Whenever you get on a roller coaster, you are getting on more than just a ride. Right? You are committing to an experience. And whether that experience was good or bad, it's going to determine whether if it was stunning or not. And that's the same thing with yourself. If you bless a person with your presence for 5 minutes, 5 weeks, 5 days, or even 5 years, you have committed or they have committed to an experience with yourself. When you get on a Reno Speaks Riches video, I'm giving you an experience. When you click on a video of Usher or Chris Brown singing or dancing, they're giving you an experience. Even if you go all the way back to Luther Vandross, he's giving you an experience. And so what makes a person stunning is a mixture between attraction, talent, gift, personality, mental capacity, intelligence, right? Being impressionable. I mean, the list goes on, but it's a mixture. So whenever you go to a restaurant, just within a few minutes, you're going to be able to tell if they are stunning or not. You don't even got to taste the food yet, just the customer service. It's about the experience. Whenever you meet a person, within the first 5 seconds, or I'm going to say about the first 35 seconds, you're going to be able to tell if they are stunning or not, right? It's the experience. And once again, y'all, that's the same thing with yourself. You are used to you. You see you all the time. You hear your songs, you hear your poetry, you see your paintings, you see the things that you have created all the time. But just imagine if a new set of eyes seen it. Just imagine if a new set of ears heard it. You'll probably be indoors or be receiving opportunities that you never even dreamed of or even thought that you would be able to reach or attain. Make sense to what I'm saying? Drop in the comments and let me know. So I'm just letting you know you are stunning. And I want to say this before I get into this video as well. I understand that more women are probably going to connect with this video just because of the word stunning, right? But I want to say this to the guys. Don't count yourself out, bro, because this can actually go for you as well. Guys can be stunning as well, all right? So don't allow this to, throw you off the video. But with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get directly into it. But first thing is first, yes, we are right here in the family's living room in front of the legendary Great Couch. Anytime I'm in front of the legendary Great Couch, something legendary going to be said. And that's just how they go, family. And of course, y'all be sure to leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get right into it, y'all. So the first thing that makes you stunning, okay, is going to be this right here, y'all. People act weird around you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, people act weird around you. Now, somebody may say, well, Reno, define weird. I'm not talking about thieves. I'm not talking about people who are liars. I'm not talking about people who are trying to finesse you in any shape, form, or capacity, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who are a little bit more talkative when they are around you. I'm talking about the person who you make nervous, the person who you give butterflies to in their stomach. Yeah, the person who don't know how to sit down is like they got ants in their pants whenever you are around them. That's the effect that you have on people when you are stunning. Once again, this can come from your attraction, your beauty inside and out, your intelligence, your leadership skills, the way you are able to articulate yourself. You got to understand that you are used to you. They're not used to you. Right. And so you have all of these stunning qualities and you just think it's regular. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm not regular. You think it's regular. You think it's average. Whole time you got somebody who adores it dearly. OK, y'all ever seen the movie? And when I say the movie, I'm talking about any movie, right? It's like a million of them that's like this. But the movie where the guy really likes this girl, right? He really loves or really likes this woman. And what happens is whenever she comes around, he automatically shifts into another character, right? He automatically shifts into another character. To the reason why he's doing it is because he thinks that's what she wants. He think that this is what's cool. He think that this is what's going to keep her. But in actuality, it's turning her off. He ends up losing her. And then she realizes that, oh, you was doing this because you liked me a lot. Well, newsflash, buddy, don't do this or else you're not going to have me, right? According to the movies from which I've seen. And a lot of people tend to do this in real life. So when a person is acting weird, of course, use your discernment. But most times when you are stunning, a person or people, whatever the case is, a person or people are going to do these things because you are stunning. They're going to act weird around you, probably be, nervous talking or just very talkative. And the reason why, y'all, is because you are a stunning individual. So if you have people acting weird around you, don't be so quick to call them fake. Don't be so quick to call the bluff. Don't be so quick to, think the worst of them. Sometimes, y'all, you're just so stunning to where people act weird around you and they don't know how to control themselves. All right. But number 2 is going to be this right here, family. You look great in minimal effort. All right. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you look great in minimal effort. Reno, what does this mean? All right. Now, I'm going to speak directly to my ladies on this one because I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Right. And this can go for guys too, but I'm going to speak directly to the ladies once again. When a woman can wear makeup and look beautiful, and when she does not wear makeup and look just as beautiful, that means she looked great in minimal effort. All right. When a woman does not have to put on the most when it comes to clothes, when she does not have to wear a certain type of hairdo to enhance herself, there's nothing wrong with those things at all. It's nothing wrong with those things. However, when she does not have to wear it, it just means that she looks good or looks great in minimal effort. All right. Sometimes, y'all, it takes a person or some women to wear makeup, put so much things in their head or so many different things in their head, wear all these different types of clothes, get surgeries just to look decent. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I'm speaking about those who have it naturally. Somebody drop in the comments and say I'm a natural. Even when it comes to my guys, right? Some guys like myself naturally have pearly white teeth. OK, obviously, if I get veneers, my teeth going to look like a sheet of paper straight up. But I'm talking about from the average individual. All right. The average individual who have straight teeth. All right. Everybody don't have these type of teeth that I have, or even other brothers or sisters who have these natural pearly white teeth and they straighten the line. Some people got rotten teeth, one tooth in the middle, right? Black holes in their teeth. It gets terrible. It's not a natural thing. They got to pay for veneers, $30,000 per tooth, just to, compete with a person like myself or anybody else who have nice looking teeth. All right. The point is, y'all, is that a person who have nice teeth, they don't have to do the most. They don't got to put a grill in. They don't got to pay for veneers. They don't have to get dentures. They don't have to do these things. Now, obviously, if you are a senior citizen, I'm not expecting for you to, be walking around here with your regular teeth talking about, hey, you doing too much. If you're 70, 80 years old, I get it. It just is what it is. Teeth are falling out and, it's about time to go to the upper room. But if you are 30, 40 years old, even 50 years old, right, we going to have to put you through a checkpoint around 60. But when you know, 30, 40, 50 years old, you should have your teeth in your mouth, right? But the video is not about teeth. It's about people who look great in minimal effort. Some guys, they can just put on sweatpants. They can just put on a t-shirt and a hat, like myself, and look great. When you naturally have it, you don't have to do the most. Some people can be put in a double-breast suit, all right, a nice haircut, nice shoes, jewelry, and the whole nine, and still look like Ratatouille. I'm just being honest. The point is when you look great in minimal effort, you are more stunning than what you think. Make sense to what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 3 is going to be this right here, y'all. And this is very simple, but it's very, very big. You are an enjoyable spirit. You are an enjoyable spirit. Listen, y'all, this goes from business to friends to family to the job to whatever. When you are an enjoyable spirit, people will buy from you, purchase from you. People will take advice from you. People will love to be around you. People will party with you. People will do all type of things with you. They will work out with you. They would just like to simply hang out with you, you know, go to the park with you because you are an enjoyable spirit. A person who's negative all the time, they always got bad things to say. They always have, you know, negative comments. They always got the latest news. They always got the latest information about the most negative things that's going on in America. Family, they're not enjoyable spirits. But yourself, you're very enjoyable because you're positive. You pour into people. You speak life. You're very giving. You are an enjoyable spirit. All right. You have the person on the job who's a negative Nancy, and you have the person on the job who's a positive Paul. Positive Paul says, hey, the cup is halfway full. Negative Nancy says the cup is halfway empty. What are you going to want to hear most of the time? You're going to want to hear, hey, the cup is halfway full. You know why? Because it seems like less work. It's not to say that you're lazy, but if you keep listening to negative Nancy, you're going to feel like you're going to have to keep on pouring water into that cup. You're going to have to keep on getting up. You're going to have to keep on accommodating to her. She's becoming a liability versus an asset. Positive Paul over here, he's an asset. You don't have to put that much maintenance into him. And that's the same thing with your friendships, family, you know, or people who you work with, or even relationships, right? When you are an enjoyable spirit, you're not a liability. You are more so of an asset. You come around people and uplift their entire day. You are a walking light, right? Somebody drop that down below in the comments. I'm a walking light. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say I'm a walking light. That's who you are. Number 4 is going to be this right here, y'all. You have $1 million smile. All right. You got $1 million smile. Listen, family, when you got that $1 million smile, you can be sponsored by companies. You are going to attract people, obviously. People are going to naturally gravitate to you. And people just want to hear what you have to say. Once again, why you think all these celebrities run and get veneers? Because they know that a smile sells. Yeah, a smile can make you $1 million, right? A smile can put you on magazines. A smile can put you in the media. A smile can make you a marketable face. A smile can build you a positive and popping brand. All because you have $1 million smile. When you think about the Old Spice commercials, the Gillette commercials, you know, the deodorant commercials, I mean, any commercial from males or females, when you think about those commercials, what happens? They always smiling. I ain't never seen a commercial where a person frowning, unless that is what the point is. All right. However, majority of commercials, yeah, people smiling. Yeah, come on and buy. Hurry up and buy. Yeah. Everybody wants you to smile. These companies are going to want you to smile because smiling accumulates, revenue. It generates revenue. When you have $1 million smile, it gravitates and it catches the attention of the world. When I was working at Forever 21, they would put the most attractive people in the front. But not even just only the most attractive people by looks, but the most attractive people by spirit. And if they were the type of person who would be, smiling all the time, they deem them as a person with an enjoyable spirit. And you go ahead and go up in the front because we know we're going to have people coming in. Energy is real, right? Drop that down below in the comments. Energy is real. Number 5, y'all, the last one is going to be this right here. Total strangers compliment you. All right. Total strangers compliment you. Listen, y'all, you can get complimented from anywhere to your looks, to your talents, to your gifts, to your personality, to your mannerisms. I mean, you can get complimented from anything, y'all, and from anywhere on the scale. And the reason why I make this a big point is because it's one thing when your mama say, girl, you're so beautiful. It's one thing when your grandfather say, you are beautiful. It's another thing when a person who don't even know you says, hey, you're beautiful. They don't have nothing to give you. They don't owe you anything. They don't have anything to lie to you about. That's just like if you're singing, you are a singer, and you go out here in front of the American Idol judges, they're actually strangers. They don't have anything to lie to you about. Their job is to get the best talent. Their job is to bring on the best singers. Why am I going to lie to you? I don't have nothing to lie to you about. Now, I'm not going to say that politics are not involved. I'm not going to say that, favoritism is not involved. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it is, and I'm not going to say that it's not. But what I do know is that they are strangers. They're looking for the best singers possible. The point is, y'all, is that whether it's American Idol, judges, whether it's the regular random Joe Blow from Kroger's, or if you're in BJ Whole Foods, understand something. A stranger don't owe you anything. And so if they notice something on you, you may want to take heed. Simply because you have something that you're used to seeing, but they see something that they're not used to seeing. Yeah, they want to pay you for it, right? They want to give you an opportunity. They just want to pour into you just because. They just want you to know how valuable you are. And you probably will never see them again. So value when a stranger, give you good news or positive info about yourself, or let alone a compliment. Make sense of what I'm saying? Drop in the comments and let me know. But with that being said, y'all, we'll go ahead and do a recap and then we'll conclude this video. So this is how you know that you are stunning. Number 1, people act weird around you. Number 2, you look great in minimal effort. All right. Number 3, you are an enjoyable spirit. Number 4, you have $1 million smile. And number 5, total strangers compliment you. All right. Family, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all get one of those books, get the Yes Sir t-shirt, and y'all can book a one-on-one session with your boy. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.